Help her survive in melee just a little bit more. Oh, block. Hell yeah. Poison. Okay. Perks. New row. Every 4 tiles. Nope. Explosive Essence. When attacking with a mana-consuming skill, get plus 50% critical power. Increase max skill range to 16. Every 12 units killed at a distance of 4 or more. Nope, she's more melee. Human Ballista. At the end of the enemy movement phase, the hero attacks the closest 2 enemies with human ballista bolts. That's a maybe. Every 3 enemies poisoned, apply poison and contagion to the closest enemy without contagion in a range of 10. Inertia, Runic Gift, +1 trinket slot, Specialist. Disables the second weapon set in exchange for plus 40% damage, 1 action point, and +2 use limit per turn on every skill provided by the remaining weapon. A lot of good stuff here. I want to take Human Ballista, but there's a lot of good stuff there. Alright, Bird Tree, Accuracy. Poison. Is it a really big ballista, or does it just fire small people? It fires ballista bolts, like 2 big projectiles. Relentless, Energize, shorter weapons, Bully, 1 by 1. Flicker Strike. Lone Wolf, quality or quantity. Muck put the good armor on Flute. Didn't I already? Hold on. I'll prove you wrong again in a second. Give me a moment. Attack is dodge. Harvester. Sure. Okay. Flute has the better armor on. She has adamantium armor. Yeah, so you're comparing really nice leather to standard adamantium. Blue does not mean better. Not always, anyway. Nug dug. Crit chance. Reliability. Perks. Yeah, I might as well do this. So this guy is running around naked with 1 weapon, and he's amazing with that 1 weapon. And this is Specialist, where you'd lose the ability to have a second weapon, and the 1 weapon you're using is hugely buffed. So it seems perfect for a resident nudist. Okay, level ups are done. Night reward. Inquisitor Pants. There's a lot going on there. Plus 20% to crit power, and then plus 20% to crit power again. At least a Moxie. Actually, those have 44 armor. Should this go on Flute? No, that's okay. It's okay. Okay. Recruit new heroes. So to do that, we have to increase the cap of heroes. Okay, now we can recruit another one. Alright. This one's got a Stardius with a dagger and a shield. A floppy brute. Oh man. That was my nickname in college. Gravedigger, Ferocious Hasty, has a hammer. What's this one? Has 2 axes, Cultist, 2 left feet, and Wise. Varperstilla starts with a crossbow. Minor, Hoarder, Vulnerable. Amberclaw, Buff, Daring, Traitor. Plus bag slots. Oh wait, they start with that flower thing. Okay. I'm interested in seeing how the flower works. Okay. Alright, who is the next most famous person in this community that should be an elf wielding a flower? This plus, so it does damage next to it and poison. And then it has cleansing spores, which removes negative effects. But why are we singing? Then it has contagious pollen. It has Petal Storm, which also dispels. Whenever a Sacred Flower attack is cast, 1 plague for each action point of mana base cost. Each plague grants poison, secondary targets. Whenever cleansing spores cast, plague is reset. Whenever the hero is hit, cleansing spores is automatically cast, and the hero is poisoned by 25% of the current poison. What? Whenever the hero is hit, automatically cast cleansing spores, and then you're poisoned. What the heck? Movement points. Resistance. Do we have Charm on yet? We do not have Charm on in the game, no. What type of this is like spell damage. Reroll. Stun chains. The flower doesn't have a multi-attack, otherwise that would be amazing. I'll take XP. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is an elf. No, the elf doesn't have the nudist traits. If no other hero is within range 12 of you, all skills can pierce through, like, walls and stuff. Cherry picking. Alright, I'll do cherry picking. Defensive training. First blood, sentry. Let's do mana growth. Just imagine the humans coming to the elf town and seeing one elf wielding a flower, and then they're being like, this is why you're losing. This is why you needed help. Freaking wielding a flower against the apocalypse. Defensive training. Mana shield. Quality over quantity. Flicker strike. 1 by 1. Manual control. Longer weapons. Thrifty. Every 2. Longer weapons? Manual control. Okay. Sad no nudist perk. It's such a good one. Alright. Oh yeah, what are we naming this person? I forgot. Someone said Charmon. Hero customization, rename. I'd make him as goofy looking as possible. 1 click. Oh yes. Oh yes. I've seen his Twitter profile picture, chat. That's him. Nailed it. All right. Let's see. Construction, repair. Oh, that one's damaged. Wow, those 2 ballistas were like almost dead. Okay. So I could assign him to the bowyer. I don't really think I need to do that. All right, let's do that. And then we got one more. Can do the scavenge. Get materials? What is it if he searches a body? 30 mats. 30 stone. Okay. Alright, build structures. Can I afford the seer right now? Jeweler, magic shop, bowyer. Alchemist. Blacksmith, armor maker. Alright, so... Oh no. Ah, shoot. Okay, I wish I had some people that were still available, but I used them too early. Okay, we're low on gold. Build defenses. Alright. Alright, there's some simple ones. And... let's see, watchtower... Warp gates. Warp gates allow your units to teleport around. Could be useful with what we're looking at right now. Can be used tonight to dispel enemies. Limited uses, but automatically reloaded during production phase. Can I repair the flowers? Amber infused sprout cannot be repaired. Ah. Okay. So, we got 4 things here. We're gonna go to the main menu. And we're gonna come right back into it just to force it to save. Just in case, you know, just in case the game crashes. You never know. You never know, chat. You never know. Put the red pants on someone. Didn't I do that already? I did do that already. Plague, this is the 3rd time in a row you've opened your mouth and just spouted nonsense. You gotta ease up on the nonsense. Alright. Flute. You and you and you. And this one, I don't know. You can hang out with Flute for now, I guess. Alright. Structures, finding gear, recruiting heroes, was offensives. Buildings with free actions. Huh? No. No. Okay, you're just lying to me. Alright. Okay, flower time. So death flower. Oh, it's like that? Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Alright, cleansing. So whenever sacred flower attacks, 1 plague for each action point mana this cost. Each plague earns 3 points applied by secondary targets at cleansing spores plus 1. Okay, so every time I do any attack with the flower, it builds up stacks of this. And then if I use this thing, it poisons everyone in it? You back up. Alright, those are done. Alright, what do we got over here? Mr. Nug Nug. Alright. Yeah, we gotta use the seer building to push back the fog next turn. This is way too close. Okay. How you doing, bird? Oh, oh, I forgot about these. Okay. Okay. And turn. Dude, the elves getting these massive bonuses for having no gear makes gearing up so much easier. That's crazy. That's not great. Hi, Neoff. Dude, he has so many shots every round now. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, this is really interesting. So cleansing spores, that damage. So now it does 55, which is not much, but the fact that we're basically like charging up a wombo combo type thing every turn is kind of neat. All right, end. So we've also got, what was this one? So this one does this weird S-shaped nuke. Then contagious pollen. Not really good for the current situation. Okay, those guys are dead. So this is 99 now. Oh, lucky crit. That was a really tanky guy, and we got a crit on it. That could have taken many more shots, but it didn't. Okay, that guy only has... Well, he has 2 movement remaining now. Oh, yeah, we don't want to forget this one. Okay, and turn. Okay. Oh, he dodged that. Lightning. That doesn't really help. Okay. What's the radius of that? That should hit all of those. Okay. Wondering if I should have Flower Guy go help another side. Whoa, that guy's got a lot of health. Alright. The chin. A little worried about that. Okay, so if I do this, if I warp, that takes 3 mana. Then I have 6 action points remaining. So... Hold on, let me read this again. Cleansing Spores. Removes the specified negative alteration or all of them. Temporary effect, hindering the affected target debuff stun. Secondary effect only applies to the related tiles and not the skill's primary targets. Poison. Okay. So... if I do this... and I cleanse myself, it moves all of this crap to everybody else around me. It's kind of neat. Definitely a weird weapon. Okay. Wait, is this... huh. Is slow death is supposed to do -1 movement points to the target, but I don't know if it's stacking anymore. Because I'm not, this thing, I expected its movement to go from 5 down to 2, but it went from 5 down to 4. So... Oh wait, it's got a thing that says immunity. Maybe this guy is just immune to being slowed? Zero, zero, zero. Okay. Alright. Oh. Alright, poison will kill that, maybe those two. Yeah, let's not miss the sniper when he's about to snipe you, please. Alright. 18 foes remaining near the end of the night. But I do have one big one in the house, in the village. Not great. Okay. Okay. He says get fogged. Okay. All of those will die except the big one. We need more damage on that. But we do 0 to 1 damage with the hand crossbow. It's just the poison that's adding up. Alright, use the teleport. Glad I built these! Assassinate scroll. I like how just he opens the scroll and a freaking gun comes out of it. I cast gun, prepare to meet God. Alright, so we just got those two over there now. Can I use the teleporter twice in one turn? No, I cannot. Alright. Oh, manual ballista bolt. I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Alright. End turn. Let's see if these two stay on flute. That's kind of what we want. She can take it. Alright, last two. Yeah, just end turn again, they die. Alright. Yeah, we gotta push back the fog. They're spawning right by the wall now. Nug Dug carry.